Dialogue of Chief Advisor with BNP held, Jamaat underway, more 3 political parties to hold dialogue on the first day. Bloodshed of martyrs to go in vain in case of not retaining victory, says folk rule. 500 army officials fell victim of discrimination. And former President Bashundhara Chaudhary no more to be laid to rest in Munshiganj after 4 janaza prayers. Hello and welcome to the News24 English Bulletin. This is Tamima Islam. Those were the Bashundhara headlines. And now the details. BNP has presented specific proposals for state reforms to the chief advisor for interim government. The party participated in a dialogue with the political parties organized by the interim government at the State Guest House, Jamuna. A 6-member delegation headed by BNP Secretary General Mirza Fakhrul Islam Alamgir went to Jamuna at around 2:30 p.m. to attend the pre-arranged dialogue. The 6-member delegation, Moin Khan, Dr. Khandakar Musharraf, Hussain, Mirza Abbas, Nozrul Islam Khan and Salehuddin Ahmed. BNP does not want to see the implementation of any more -2 formulas in the country. This is the comment of Mirza Fakhrul Islam Alamgir, Secretary General of the party. He said if the victory is not maintained, the blood of the martyrs will go in vain. And LDP Chairman Oli Ahmed said the interim government is trying to extend the term of power. Retired army officers have alleged that at least 500 army officers have been discriminated against in the past 15 years. They said this in the morning at the Rawa Club in the capital at a seminar titled Necessary Outline for Building a Discrimination-Free Armed Forces Bangladesh. On the occasion, retired Brigadier Hassan Nasser said during the tenure of the previous Hasina government, an attempt was made to demoralize the army. In the speech, Lieutenant Colonel retired Hassin, who went missing during the previous government, said that Khaleda Zia was labeled as a militant for speaking out against her unjust expulsion from the cantonment house, alleged that Tariq Siddiqui destroyed the army through DGFI. Former President Professor A.Q.M. Badruddin Chaudhary is no more. Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi rajiun. He breathed his last at a private hospital around 3:30 p.m. on Friday. He was 95 years old at the time. The late former president's first namaz-e-janaza was held on Saturday at 8 a.m. at his self-founded KC Memorial Hospital. Janaza prayers in the second phase was held at Baitul Atiq Jamia Masjid in Baridhara diplomatic area. He will be buried in the family cemetery after the third namaz at the Srinagar Stadium at 10 a.m. on Sunday and the fourth namaz at the village house. It has been raining all over the country under the influence of the monsoons. The Meteorological Department has said that the rain will reduce from tomorrow. Although the rain will reduce in the whole country tomorrow, it may continue in Sylhet Division. Chandpur received the highest rainfall of 250 millimeters in 24 hours, and 69 millimeters of rain has fallen in Dhaka. From tomorrow, the temperature of the country will increase slightly, but at the end of this month, the effect of winter will start in the country. Meanwhile, all seaports including Cox's Bazar, Mongla and Paira have been asked to show local warning signal number 3. All fishing trawlers have been asked to stay in safe harbor.
বাচ্চু ভাই এই চেয়ারকে ভয় পেও না, ডেন্টিস্টের পরামর্শে নাও নতুন কোলগেট অ্যাক্টিভ সোল, যা দাঁতের সমস্যা শুরু হওয়া মাত্রই থামিয়ে দেয়। না থাকবে ব্যথা, না থাকবে ভয়।
Due to continuous rains and hill slopes, the 2 banks of the river in Sherpur have overflowed the low-lying areas of 3 upajalas. Thousands of people are trapped in water. Roads and cropped fields are submerged. 3 people, including a woman, lost their lives due to current of water. Meanwhile, 2 upajalas of Moimansingh are also flooded. In Netrokona, 2 low-lying villages are at risk of flooding due to the rise in river water. We'll be back after a short break. Please stay with us. Welcome back. You're watching News 24 English Bulletin. Bangladesh Shipping Corporation's ship might have been set on fire to disrupt national security, said the company's managing director. Meanwhile, a high-powered 8-member inquiry committee has been formed to probe the repeat of the same incident in a span of 4 days. On Friday night, the oil tanker Bangla Shorov caught fire in the outer anchorage of Chittagong port. With the help of the Navy and Coast Guard, 47 sailors were rescued alive, but 1 died. The business leaders demanded restoration of the confidence of the businessmen in the recovery of the economy. That is why they want to hold regular discussions with the government. Businessmen said these things on Saturday in a seminar organized by Dhaka Chamber on the current and future economic situation. They said that the businessmen are worried in the current situation. If the law and order situation does not improve, production and employment will be hampered. Traders are suffering due to increase in loan interest and gas crisis to control inflation. As a result, exports are hampered. This has made it difficult to pay the workers. They also called for support to entrepreneurs from the reserve to boost the economy. At the same time, traders suggested fixing the supply system of products to control inflation. 36 Maoists were shot dead by security forces in a forest along the Narayanpur-Dantewada border in Chhattisgarh of India on Friday. The District Reserve Guard DRG and the Special Task Force STF began the anti-Maoist operation, and contact sources said, adding the encounter is still going on. Several assault rifles including AK series and other weapons have been recovered, sources said. Following intelligence reports of a large Maoist presence, separate teams in the joint operation were sent to villages in Govel, Nendur and Tultuli under Orca and Barsur police stations. They launched combing operations in these villages. Bangladesh will take on India tomorrow in the first of the 3-match T20 series. The match will start at 7:30 p.m. Bangladesh time in Gwalior. International matches are returning to Gwalior after 14 long years. After 2010, no more international matches were held there. Bangladesh team is now in Gwalior to play T20. Meanwhile, the local Hindu Mahasabha has called for the match to be stopped. Therefore, the policemen are in a strict position to strengthen the security of the cricketers. That's all from the newsroom today. Thank you for watching News 24. Please stay with us.